Hello, and welcome to Color Commentary. I'm TJ, your average fan, and I'll be talking to you today about Star Trek Picard, Season 2, Episode 2, Penance. Now, this is picking up pretty quick. I gotta say that off the bat. This show is picking up. It's got, like I said the last episode, excellent special effects. Patrick Stewart is doing his thing, and I like the cast that they got surrounding him in this show. They pretty good. Even though I don't always remember everybody's names, they still good people. So I like what they got them doing right now. With that, I'm gonna say spoilers. All right, okay. So Penance, episode 2 of season 2 of Picard. Wow. So Q at the last episode had did something. What he did apparently was went back in time and changed something so that now the actual timeline that they're in is changed. They thought they were, which is what I thought for most of the episode. It took a second for me to really grasp everything. Plus the Borg explanation. We'll get to that in a second. Helped me understand that they're not in a different dimension or timeline itself. No, their actual timeline got changed, and this is the result. So it's like semantically it's a different timeline, but at the same time it's not. You get it? Okay. So Q do this whole philosophical bullshitty thing that Picard told him, like, I'm sick of your bullshit. He Q slapped him. That was wrong. I'm like, are you serious right now? But he did seem off. Like Picard noticed, like, you don't seem like yourself. What's going on with that, sir? And then he vanished off. This timeline is jacked up, though. I mean, whatever happened in what they found out to be 2024, how convenient. Not exactly now, but a little future ahead, so we can have some extra bonus little tidbits of future tech going on in there. 2024, they got to look for somebody named the Watcher. This is what the Borg Queen that they got ready for eradication, because she's the last of the Borg. Yes, the Confederation, not the Federation, is running things, and they all about human supremacy in the galaxy. Wonder what those are allegories for. More on that. Okay, so the Confederation is a pretty bad place. It's a pretty bad place to be. Rios is off trying to destroy the Vulcans, and he didn't finally. When he came to, he came back. He got a call from the president, who happens to be Seven, with no Borg implants. And she the president of the freaking Confederation. She married to some dude that seems like a dick, and we'll get to him a little later as well. I got some theories on that one. Then Picard is a general, the ultimate general of taking down, you know, all the other alien races and subjugating them. He got slaves in his house. He got skulls in a room, in a trophy room, with all the different weapons from different races. I mean, the Confederation is jacked. They real jacked up. Girardi is clearly a scientist working on secret projects and everything else, And of course, with the young dude being a Romulan, he on the rebel side of things. I knew when they showed his little girlfriend pop up, oh, yeah, we did it. They brought down the buildings and yada, yada, yada. I knew she was going to be down. I'm like, this unknown chick, yeah, you're dead. And she was, real quick. I didn't like how they had him get beat up first before he took out them people. But when he took him out, he was so ruthless. He took out the freaking guards. I'm like, whoa. I mean, slicing throats and everything. I'm like, well, all right. All right. All right. Point is, everybody ended up meeting back together. They ended up all in positions where they could possibly meet up back together. I thought that was kind of convenient writing, but I'm going to let that go for right now. I'm going to let that go. Once they did all, they came up with this plan, and they convinced the queen, try to help them, which I said, bad idea. Bad idea. Just got in a station sphere. She can't do nothing. She can't connect to nothing. This is the safest you're going to be standing next to the Borg Queen. Do anything else with her, it's going to be jacked up. It's going to be jacked up. And I see it coming. Because what happens? They in the middle of this eradication ceremony. Girardi finally fixed the transporter thing so they can get a stronger signal. Rios beamed them up. They take off. They plug this bitch into Rios' ship. And the look on the Borg Queen face, I'm like, this is not good. Rios ain't with it. I ain't with it either. I'm like, I'm with you, brother. This ain't good. This is not good. I don't know what's going to happen right now because a shutdown came across the ship because, of course, the Confederation got tags and codes on all their ships, and Rios' ship is part of that. So they shut his ship down, boarded that mug, shot the young Romulan dude in the chest. He looked like he about to die. And, yeah, Seven's husband is like, this is all messed up. But I'm like, here's my theory. They finna be the Queen's first drones. Here you go, because she's the only thing, now that she's connected to the ship, that can save them in this moment. Because this is how the episode ended, with them at Phaser Point. Yeah. So I'm like, how they finna get out of this? Oh, the Queen's gonna help. The Queen's gonna help them get out of this situation, because she do want to fix this timeline. But them gonna be some of the first drones that she get right there. Them people right there, if she don't eliminate them altogether. You know what I'm saying? I'm still curious about what the original Borg Queen that they ran into in the first place, what was that? What happened to the Borg? And how in this timeline, after whatever this change that happened in 2024, did they come up with a way to completely eradicate the Borg? Like, what? We can use some of that information to our benefit when we fix the timeline, I'm just saying. Yeah, so that was Picard's episode right now, episode 2 of season 2. And it done got hot. So I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm very, like I said, I'm very curious. I think the Borg Queen, I know the Borg Queen is coming up with a way to double cross them. It's just a matter of if they're smart enough to know that she's going to double cross them and have a way to stop the bitch from double crossing them. You see what I'm saying? Don't trust the Borg, especially not the freaking Queen. I'm just saying. I will see you guys next week for episode 3 of Star Trek Picard. See you then.